Hello, and welcome to part 2 of the gold luster and gold pen demonstration for special topics. And I wanted to talk about if you don't have gold foil or gilding, you can also use pens. So I kind of went down this road with these different types of pens to try them out. And so I'm going to kind of show you what each one looks like. And then they also have silver leaf pens as well. So we can start with those. These are just my little critters. This is a Krylon silver leafing pen. Can you see that? And you just have to shake it up. These are oil-based. And they're pretty good. So you can see that comes on pretty well. I also like Krylon's metallic spray paints, like the palladium one, and you just like push this down a little bit to get it flowing, and then it will draw on there, fill in those spots. So you can see that's a pretty nice silver. There's also this deco color, and I really like these deco color ones. This one is called liquid silver, and you shake them up the same way. And then you can just paint that on. So this one is a little bit newer of a pen. It's flowing a little better, but you can see like up against each other, it's not too much of a difference. Okay, so this one is a little bit brighter. This one is a little bit more matte, the other pen. So it just depends on what you're looking for with those. And as far as the gold goes, I'm just going to kind of do it up against the gold leaf so you can see the comparison of it. I think that nothing is as good as the gold leaf, except for gold luster, which we're not going to be able to get to because of the toxicity of it. I don't want you guys to have to take that home and apply it and then bring it back. It smells terrible. You have to wear a mask. So we will use these pens instead. Okay, so I'm going to just draw it on here so you can see the difference in these pens. So this is just a Sharpie gold marker, just like a black marker, and it's not bad, but it kind of has more of a paint feeling to it. Okay, so that's the Sharpie marker. And then we have the Sharpie paint, which is the oil-based one. Okay, so you can see this has a different look to it. These you have to push down the head a little bit to get it flowing. You want to make sure to mix it up really well too. Whew, now it's spraying everywhere. There we go. Otherwise all the paint's not gonna disperse out. I can feel that on my neck. Yeah. Nice. All right, so that will take a minute to dry. And I'm just drawing these on B-Mix. You can put down a sealant on them, but I think they stick on pretty well. They're not going to come off. And then my favorite one is this Deco Gold. And you can see how different those golds look, right? The Deco Gold is, I think, as close as I found that you can get to gold leaf. So this one is the nicest, I think. So in a pinch, if you don't have gold leaf or gold luster, you can use, you can sometimes find a nice gold nail polish, and that can work too. I've never found a nail polish that's as nice as this pen right here. So this is Deco Colors Liquid Gold 120S. That's my favorite for this kind of type of pen. So I thought I would put on some of these next to the gold leaf so you could see kind of what what it looks like in relation to that. It's a little different. Okay, so you can see that the gold leaf is a little bit more reflective. I'll do another one over here, closer to the light. Okay, so I think that this would work in a pinch. Let's try the paint one. And again, you can see right next to each other there. So this is the middle one I'm going to try now. It's a little bit darker, right? Sorry about that dryer sound. There we go. So that one's not too bad either. You can kind of see the difference. These are a little bit darker. And then the regular pen one is, we'll do this here. You can see. To me, this is the flattest one, right? Doesn't have much depth to it. The others have some shimmer, like when they catch the light a bit. This one does, but it just is a little bit flatter. It's not as dramatic as the others. So, you know, in a pinch, you can make it work. So you can see there's like the real gold leaf, there's the Deco gold pen, there's the Sharpie paint, and then this one here, and this one here is the Sharpie, just regular pen. And I also thought I'd try it a little bit on the raw clay, because this has a glazed surface on it, so you can kind of see the difference there. This is the one I want first. So these are the guys we did on the last video. And this one, let's see, we've got some gel medium here, so let's see what happens on that. Okay, so it's not too bad, but not as brilliant as that actual gold leaf. Okay, and I call it gold luster sometimes, but I mean gold leaf in this case. Gold luster is the ceramic version of this, which is gold ground up and suspended in some toxic chemicals that fires onto the clay. So a little tiny bit is quite expensive, but it's real gold. Okay, so there's like a thick coat there. See how that dries. Of this one, it's kind of interesting, right? All right, make sure you can see that. Okay. And then let's do it on this one as well. This one had the size on there. Ooh. These pens are a little crazy when they start to flow sometimes. You have to keep that in mind. Yeah. Okay. We'll let that dry. Okay. And then we'll try the Sharpie paint. Look at how dark that is. Interesting. Okay. We'll let that dry. Let's see how different that is from the other gold. Really much darker. Huh. Okay, let's do that next to this one. There we go. Cover this texture up too while we're at it. Okay, we'll let that dry a second. And then we have the regular Sharpie pen. Which is pretty flat on this surface. Let's see. Can't really see too much pen. Okay, so it's a flatter surface for sure. Okay, and let's do it on this one, the size. Yeah, so the Sharpie pen is pretty flat. Okay, so that is a possibility, but you can see it's not as sensitive to the light, right? Okay. And then I thought we'd also do the silver ones on there, why not, right? Next to the gold, see what this looks like. Next to the gold leaf. See how flat that is? Okay. And let's see, we'll do it on here. Right? It's more like paint. It just doesn't have that reflective quality that the other does. And then let's do the, where's the little silver pen? There it is. Okay, so that's a little bit brighter. Very similar. Okay, so there are different types of pens that you can use instead of gold leaf. So I just wanted to show you those. And then there's also enamel, which is, there's a company named Amico, which sells these enamels. So this is exterior old gold, and these are really stinky, and they're pretty nice, but I would say if you wanted to do something that was going to be outside, this would be a good one versus maybe the pens. But it is stinky for sure. It's oil-based enamel, so I'm not going to paint that on right now. But so we have the Sharpie, the regular one. We have the Sharpie paint. We have the Deco liquid gold one. We have the Deco liquid silver. And we have the Krylon silver leafing pen. So I would say those would be things to try if you want to do it at home. And that's it for this video. Thank you so much.